Is learning the English language your toughest challenge yet? Become our student and get access to effective and free educational materials.
Mary, today a man from an intermediary gave me a call.
What did he say?
He said he saw my job seeking information on the internet and could offer me an appropriate job.
What kind of intermediary is it?
It's a recruiting agency which specializes in introducing talented people to companies and businesses.
What job did he recommend to you?
It's on telemarketing.
Does he ask you to pay some fees?
No, he said the employers will pay for it.
Then what do you think about it?
I feel it is okay and I want to give it a try.
Sure, but you must verify that first and don't easily make a promise.
Of course, I will.
Good luck.
How do I know when to tell Ed that have I started a new job?
Work is work, whether it's a part-time or temporary job or a full-time gig.
So I guess I have to report that I've found a little bit of work.
All you need to do is fill in the blanks correctly on the continued claim form, and the Ed office will take care of the rest.
What about if I find a job that I know will only last for a couple of weeks? Can I take it?
It is to your advantage to work as much as you can.
How many foreign languages can you speak?
Only English.
What do you think of your English?
I have passed Set 6 and I am proficient in reading and translating foreign materials. I have rich translating experience because I used to be an English translator.
Can you speak English fluently?
I have received an oral English training and I can communicate with others fluently.
Did you take TOEFL or GRE?
Yes, I did. I got 600 in TOEFL and 300 in GRE.
When did you begin to learn English?
I started to learn English when I was in primary school.
Do you think your English is good enough to do office work?
The amount of English I know enables me to do general desk work. I believe the amount of English I know is sufficient to work in a South Korea firm.
Excuse me, could you please show me the way to the Human Resource Department?
Yes, but have you made an appointment ahead?
Yes, of course. I am Monica. I have made an appointment with your HR manager.
Just a minute, please. I'll make a call to the HR office.
Yes, they confirm your appointment. Please come in. It is on the third floor, room 3106. You can take the right elevator as the left on is in maintenance today.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Good morning. My name is John White, import manager of the Garden Trading Company of New York.
Oh, how do you do, Mr. White? My name is Li Ming. Here is my card.
Nice to meet you, Mr. Li. We have learned about that you specialize in the export business of electronic products. As you enjoy the highest reputation in the commercial circle, we'd be pleased to enter into business relations with your firm.
We share the same desire. Have you seen the display of our products in the exhibition hall downstairs?
Yes, I had a look just now. I feel we can do a lot of business in this line.
Sure, we can. You know, we are been in the line for more than 20 years, and I think our price are competitive comparing with those in the world market.
Our company enjoys a history of more than 20 years. We have wide connection with wholesalers and retailers all over the America, and we have good reputation in the commercial circle.
Thank you for your information. We can hold more talks later on business details.
Sure. Hello, this is Lee King. Can I talk to your manager?
Sorry, he has just gone out now. Can I take a message for you?
Yes. Would you please kindly tell him I want to apply for a proofreader in your newspaper?
Okay, I got it.
Mr. Smith just called me back.
So?
We got the contract.
All right.
Could you tell me a little about the organization? For example, how big is your workforce here?
Well, in total, we have around 150 employees based in Hong Kong with another 400 in our head office in Beijing. The news desk staff in Hong Kong comprises around 80 staff.
I see. And how about the working hours?
Well, as you know, Rebecca, in journalism work hours are not exactly 9 to 5. You could be on call at any time. We do have to work very unsociable hours at times.
Well, I am used to that, Mr. Parsons, so that's not really a shock for me.
Good, as long as you understand that.
And when do you need to fill the vacancy, Mr. Parsons?
Yesterday. But no, we are hoping to start from the beginning of next month.
That sounds ideal.
Why are you quitting?
I've had enough.
Mr. Chen, do you mind if I smoke?
I'm sorry, Mrs. Lin. We don't allow smoking in the office. I am calling to say thank you for the interview yesterday.
You are welcome. I am very impressed by your capability.
Is there anything I should do?
No, nothing. It's thoughtful of you to call me again.
Thank you. Please call me at any time if you have any questions.
Okay, I will.
Are you familiar with the office management?
I have done something like that before.
Are you still interested in it?
I think I am. I left the job only because it was too far from my home.
Let's begin by having you tell me about yourself and your background.
I have been working as a paralegal for the last 10 months through an agency that specializes in the legal field. My experience has been supporting attorneys in the field of labor law, where I have been able to apply my paralegal education. I was commended on my ability to take information and break it down into usable facts. I really love research and analyzing facts. My major in college was English, and as a result, my writing skills are my major strength. I am looking for a position where my research and writing skills can be used.
What do you think are the key qualities needed to succeed in the paralegal profession?
Flexibility would certainly rank high in this type of job. In my last position, I supported 4 lawyers, and it was not unusual for them all to give me high-priority items to do in the same day or week. There were days when I had to stop and prioritize my work just to get a handle on everything. I would discuss the urgency of their work with each of them so I didn't drop the ball. At the same time, I made sure each of them felt like his or her project was important on my agenda. I think communication is probably the next key quality. It really worked well when I talked with each of them, explained my situation, and got their input.
Can you give me an example of a time when you had to work above and beyond your job description?
There was a very important project that had to be researched and completed by the end of the week. Even though I worked extra hours every night for almost 2 weeks, my boss and I stayed until 2 a.m. for 2 nights before the final wrap-up. It was very rewarding to have put so much effort into a project and see the really great results. My boss gave me a bonus for my extra effort.
Tell me about a time when you had to research a case and encountered some obstacles you had to overcome.
I remember a case that was filled with obstacles. The first thing I did was research through documents and past cases that had similar circumstances. I assembled the facts and then tried to put them together and analyze the next step. I was able to get some input from another lawyer I happened to see at lunch. Through some hard work and fact-digging, I was able to find a way to overcome most of the obstacles. I took my findings to my boss and made some recommendations, which she and I discussed and eventually resolved. My boss was impressed with the work I had done.
What are your strengths and weaknesses?
My strengths are my caring about getting the job done. I am very results-driven and have been able to meet all my deadlines in past jobs. As far as weaknesses, I really enjoy my work, and sometimes I put in too much time. But I am aware of my tendency to overwork and have learned to pace myself more.
Tell me about a time when you had a confrontation with a coworker or boss.
I did have an issue with someone who was getting on my nerves. I asked her if I could talk with her one day, and we had a good discussion. It turned out she was not aware of the impact of her actions and that she really needed an explanation of the procedure. I took the time to explain the procedures, and there haven't been any problems since that day.
When do you find a job satisfying?
My biggest satisfaction is when I experience growth in a job. When I first started as a paralegal, I had a lot to learn. But through hard work, advice from some good mentors and continuing education, I have come a long way. I've learned to be flexible when possible and to deal with difficult people in a positive manner.
How would your coworkers describe you?
First, they'll say I have a lot of energy and enthusiasm. I really enjoy working with people. Secondly, they'll say I had great customer service skills. I put the customer first. And thirdly, they'll say that I know the law. I put a lot of effort into my education as a paralegal and take it seriously.
Do you have any questions?
Yes, I do. On a scale of 1 to 10, what would you say morale was in this company?
Hello. Can I speak to Kevin, please?
This is Kevin.
My name is Joan Harris. I'm calling from St. John's Hospital. Are you still interested in a job as a service technician?
Yes.
I have good news for you. You've got an interview. Can you come to the Human Resources office on Thursday at 9:30 a.m.?
Wow. That's great. Sure. I can. Where is the Human Resources office?
345 Stony Creek Avenue.
Thank you very much. I'll be there on time.
Excellent. I'll see you on Thursday at 9:30. Do you want to sign for a Korea language class?
What for? Oh, I see. You mean next year our company will expand business to the South Korea market.
Right. We have located a business partner in Seoul. The first contact proves to be successful. The general manager of South Korean company has scheduled to pay a visit to us next month. I think it is quite possible to set up a joint venture company with them soon.
Well, sounds promising. But I think our company will provide us with the language training courses if it is necessary. We need not bother signing for the language by ourselves.
A slow sparrow should make an early start. You know, I am not quick at learning any language.
Following our free educational materials, you learn English in a great way with ease and efficiency.